Have you ever wondered how Bruce Lee could walk into the ring, face faster, stronger opponents and still come out untouched, almost dancing around their strikes like he could predict them? Well, it wasn't just speed or power. It was intelligence. It was strategy. It was pure martial genius. In today's video, we're diving deep into the karate defense tricks Bruce Lee used to outsmart fighters. These were more than just flashy moves, they were carefully crafted techniques that gave him a massive edge in real combat. Watch closely, because if you blink you might miss the secret behind one of the greatest martial artists in history. The mind behind the defense is Bruce Lee philosophy first. Before jumping into the physical techniques, you have to understand that Bruce Lee didn't defend himself the way most fighters were trained to. His approach started with mindset, not just muscle. He believed that defense should be fluid, adaptive, and rooted in awareness, not rigidity. Traditional karate had blocks, but Bruce Lee modified those blocks into seamless transitions. Instead of stopping a punch, he'd deflect it. Instead of absorbing a kick, he'd redirect it or evade before it landed. His defense wasn't about resistance, it was about redirection and anticipation. Bruce often said, "Be like water." That wasn't just poetic. He meant that your defense should flow, take the shape of the attack, then reshape it to your own advantage. This philosophy became the backbone of how he approached every fight, and it made his defensive game nearly untouchable. Intercepting rather than waiting, the secret of timing. One of Bruce Lee's most powerful defensive tools came from a concept known in Jeet Kune Do as intercepting. He believed waiting for an attack and then blocking was too slow and reactive. Instead, he used karate principles of timing, stepping in just before the opponent could commit to their attack. It was like catching a thought before it becomes an action. Using precise footwork and explosive speed, Bruce would read the opponent's body language, a shoulder twitch, a slight lean, even a shift in breathing, and intercept their movement. He'd strike or redirect before their full technique launched. This principle was inspired by Okinawan karate, where counterattacks were often favored over pure blocking. But Bruce took it to the next level, refining it until his interception became almost psychic. Whether it was a jab across or a spinning kick, Bruce made it look like he could read minds. In truth, he just trained his timing and perception to surgical levels. Footwork that outsmarted everyone, the art of movement. You can't talk about Bruce Lee defensive tricks without talking about his footwork, the most overlooked but most powerful weapon in his arsenal. His defensive footwork came directly from a combination of Wing Chun, boxing, fencing, and yes, traditional karate stances modified for fluidity. Bruce didn't just stand and block. He was always moving, circling, angling, sliding.